Hey, this is Tim from RPG Keys. Just wanted to bring some of the PC users into the loop about some of the functionality in v501. A lot of you have been using v501 and have not explored this new functionality. First, real quick, if you're running v4, one of the v401 or 402, it's a $49 upgrade to v501. If you already have v501, you should have build 137, which you see in the top left here. If you don't, go to the File menu, click Check for updates. Some people behind firewalls have had some issues, but turn your firewall off and your updates should be automated. Also, internally, our internal Lightroom number is 2.8. That's our software version that supports the Lightroom, which works for Lightroom 3.4, is called 2.8. So this video is all about how to create your own macros. On the right-hand side of the user interface, you can customize your own macros. So I'm going to go ahead and hit New, and this macro maker comes up, and it's definitely, beta in that, we've only got a handful of people using it, so we don't know what issues it may have. But you can program your own Lightroom or Photoshop or InDesign or whatever macros using this thing. So first of all, you need to pick simple names, and those are letters and numbers only. So we're going to say video underscore, because spaces aren't allowed, test. And so now we need to tell it what type of macro we want to make. Do we want to do a shortcut? Do we want to do pressing a key down or releasing a key? So in this example, we want to do a shortcut. So I'm going to do Control F, and I can give it a description: video demo name description. So for most people, this would be the end of it. When you hit submit, it's going to save this Control F or Control Alt Shift window key F macro. And for Lightroom, it's going to work for Lightroom. However, some people's computers have a little bit of a hiccup, and you just need to know that you can take your mouse in this bottom source code, and instead of send play, just delete the play so that it says send. And you're going to need to just try this. So if this is something that's going to be useful for you, you literally just create one as the default and try it. And if you get an error, then go back in here, try again, and just get rid of the play in send play. Now, additionally, you can do things like a modifier key. So you can do hold key down and release key. So the idea here is that you're creating you're synchronizing or synthesizing shift key down and then shift key up so that you can mimic that behavior on your keyboard. And again, the way you do this is you just, you're going to do hold shift key down, and then you're going to make another one that's going to be hold release shift key. And again, you're going to get rid of the play. So you're going to get rid of send play and just do send. And that should do it for you. So once you've done this, you'll have created that macro. You're going to see it in the macro library here, and you're going to go to your configure window, which is going to open up the picture of the keyboard, and you can pick your key and search for that new macro, and there it is, video test, and hit assign. So that key now does that new macro. Now, keep in mind, the last little tidbit here is that these macros and all of the buttons on the user interface are specific to whichever module you've selected. So if you have selected the Photoshop module and then you click New, you're going to be creating new macros specific to Photoshop. If you click on Lightroom and hit New Macro, you're going to be creating a Lightroom specific macro. So keep that in mind. This is something that many of our users are not utilizing, and it's a great way to increase the functionality of your RPG keys. If you don't have v501, you can upgrade for $49 right through our website. Take care.